One of the things, if you guys recall, when you first learned how to add and subtract, did you learn how to add and we all were taught how to add and subtract when our numbers were written vertically. Do you agree? So when we're adding and subtracting polynomials, I never, ever, ever, never, never, ever, ever do this stuff horizontally. I always rewrite every single one of my problems vertically, and I line up my exponents to make sure they match. Because basically, this is nothing more than combining like terms, whether it's adding or it's subtracting. For example, your book is always going to write things out to you in terms of these problems horizontally. Just when you go to write the problem down, rewrite it vertically. Put it in descending order, and put placeholders in for any missing exponential values.
What's the
Adding, subtracting, multiplying polynomials. So I would write down 3x cubed plus 2x squared minus x minus 7. Do you notice how I'm spreading it out a little bit too, just so I don't get lost in my signs? Give it a little space. Below that, I'm adding x cubed minus 10x squared plus an 8. What goes here?
0.
Plus 0x. Now, it's nothing more than adding 4 times. Bear with me. 3 plus 1.
4.
Is it going to be x to the 6th or x cubed?
Cubed.
Good. 2 plus negative 10. What? 6? I didn't see it. Negative 1 and 0.
Awesome.
And negative 7 and 8. And you're done. Yes, sir.
So you can't add them different exponents.
You match them up. You have to have same exponent, same power in order to add. Same thing with subtraction.
Okay.
Multiplying doesn't matter. Bless you. Okay? You've all seen this. Don't forget, watch your signs. It's the subtraction part that most people mess up. Yeah, it's the subtraction part that most people mess up. And the way that I do this again, when I read that I have 5x squared plus x minus 7 minus the quantity, 3x squared minus 6x minus 1. What I do is once again, I start by writing things up vertically. I put placeholders in if I need it, and I line them all up. So I started with 5x squared plus x minus 7, and I just match them up. 3x squared minus 6x minus 1. And this is a subtraction problem. And notice how there are 3 terms. How many subtraction problems do I have then?
3.
So I put in 3 subtraction signs. Because what I'm doing here is 5 minus 3. So I have 2x squared. And then I have negative 1 minus negative 6. Positive 1 minus negative 6. Don't get those wrong. And then negative 7 minus negative 1.
6.
And I'm done. Forgot rules of exponents? Forgot the rules of adding and subtracting. Remember, you're going to have 3 subtraction problems, 4 subtracting 5, whatever. Watch your signs. If you are the person that still makes mistakes when it comes down to subtracting negatives, put it in your calculator. It'll spit out the right answer for you. All right? Seriously, it does the work. All right? Let me give you one of these on your own real quick. Do that one, please. Do that one, please. What's that? This?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
Really?
I don't remember the problem. You gotta remember, I don't memorize everything.
You just make them up.
4x squared negative 3x.
Did you get 6 times 1 plus 2x? It's not minus. Oh no, I did x squared minus
Forgot the X.
In this case, is that really? Oh, the x. I'm sorry. I thought I meant the constant. What's 9 minus 3? Okay. Negative 12 minus negative 12. 0. 1 minus 0. 0 minus negative 1.
Plus 1. Minus 8.
Guys, don't get these negative problems wrong. Use a calculator, okay? Yeah, exactly. If nothing else, please. You have a $135 brick on your desk. Use it. Oh no! Here's the scary stuff.
It's red.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Why is it
Oh, boy.
What do we do?
Should you multiply? Distribute.
Distribute. Can I foil this?
Yes.
No.
They're not.
I cannot foil it because they're not binomials. They're not both binomials. There's an extra value there. So what happens now is you have to distribute. And you're going to distribute out how many times? Twice. Oh, if you're going from left to right twice, if you're going the other way 3, yes, you're wrong. Usually you work from left to right, but that's... Does it matter which way you go and multiply?
No.
What's 2 times 3?
6.
What's 3 times 2?
8.
6.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
It depends occasionally.
Once again,
Sometimes.
Only rules it.
once again, all you're doing is distributing out a couple of times, combining like terms. You have to use your rules for your exponents. X times 3x squared is how much? 3x cubed, very good. X times negative 2x is negative 2x squared. X and negative 4 is negative 4x. What you're going to screw up is the next part because it says negative 3. You'll remember it's a negative 3 the first time to get negative 9x squared. Then you're going to forget and just going to multiply it by 3. Remember, you're multiplying by the sign with the 3. So negative 3 times everything through there. So it's negative 3 times 3x squared, negative 3 times negative 2x, and negative 3 times negative 4. Just watch your signs. That's the thing that'll mess you up because, oh, that's right, you overanalyze and you go too fast. Slow your brains down, guys. Slow your brains down. When you are combining like terms, please remember to put everything into a descending order. Remember, descending order means you start at the highest degree and you work your way down. 3x cubed. If you've got a whole bunch of terms, you're not sure which one to go next, or if you've already counted it, cross it off. That way you know you're done with it. Negative 2 and negative 9 is negative 11. Negative 4 and 6 is 2. And tack to 12. Okay?
Sweet baby Ray.
Like I said, not horribly scary, I hope. Oh no, this is really frightening. no.
So let's make this.
Are you two of them can do one of them? What do you do?
Right, 3 times.
Why? Can I chunk this problem apart to make it easier?
A little, yeah.
How?
Just take 2 of them and leave those and wait for a while.
Okay, take 2 of them, move the other one away. So I'll take these 2.
And kick it.
What would I do to multiply those together then? Foil it. What I'm saying here, guys, is don't try and multiply everything together at once. You're going to get it wrong. Use the associative property. When you group them, it doesn't matter the order in which you group them. To chunk it into smaller parts, make it easier. Okay. So when I now I have x squared plus 3x minus x minus 3. So I wind up with x minus 2 times x squared plus 2x minus 3. And then just redistribute and go on. Okay. Which is the same thing we just did. No. You go that way, or you can multiply the first 2 and then multiply that product by the last one. You can multiply the ends to the middle. It doesn't matter. Whenever I see 3 of them, though, I usually do the last 2 because I can foil them where they're sitting, rewrite it, and just distribute the first one. It just looks cleaner. But you can get all wacky and crazy if you like. But just pace yourself. Okay? And that's what we're looking at. Now the biggest mistake of your academic mathematical career.
Yes, division.
Now we're not division yet.
Oh.
We're getting there.
Fractional exponents.
That's next chapter.
Oh.
Darn.
What is that?
Totally just guessing.
So it's A
Foil
squared
this.
plus B
Wrong!
I was so scared.
Oh my god. Don't ever do that again.
Like I said, the biggest mistake of your mathematical academic career is going to be what? And that's wrong.
A squared plus 2AB.
Actually, last year, I think Mr. Sev said that every time we do this, a puppy dies.
You're right. Every time you do this, a puppy dies.
Yay.
Here. All
What is wrong?
right.
Oh my god.
I'm going to make this as unbelievably straightforward for you guys as humanly possible. Junk squared means junk times junk.
It's controversial.
Double junk would be 2 times junk. This is junk squared. Anytime you have junk squared, it is not a squared plus b squared. You will be wrong every single time.
I know he is.
It's the same thing as junk squared. Pre-calc students, Mr. Thames, a couple doors down from here, is going to beat me up if you guys go to his class and do a squared plus b squared.
Equals C squared.
He's going to come after me, he's going to take my lunch money, and he's going to steal my dog.
We go.
Raise your hand, repeat after me.
Mr. Sev did this too.
Oh, good. It obviously didn't work.
Cassie wasn't in this class.
I'll give her a little bit of slack then.
Thank God.
I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear.
So help me Pythagoras.
So help me Pythagoras.
When I see junk squared,
When I see junk squared,
I will do
I will do
junk times junk.
junk times junk.
So help me
So help me
Euclid.
That is.
That's a good geometry guy. I have you all on recording. If you screw this up, I have proof.
What mumbled the whole time?
Guys, I joke. Thank you for making the wrong mistake, and I'm sorry I scared the bejesus out of everybody.
And it's on recording too.
I know, it's been funny. Ah! Anyway, remember, does it change if this is...
No.
Yes.
A little.
It's A not.
No.
It's squared.
No,
It's still junk, baby.
Is it still junk, baby?
Oh yeah. In that case it is.
So remember, when you see x minus 2 quantity squared, It's not.
4x squared.
It's not x squared plus 4. It is not that. It is not. It will not be ever, ever,
What's the
ever.
answer to that problem? A minus b squared, or a plus b squared?
A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. I don't know, whatever you want it to be.
So if it doesn't matter if it's a, b, a.
If it's x minus 4 or x plus 4 quantity squared, you get x squared plus 8x plus 16. And you FOIL it out. Guys, remember, junk squared is junk times junk. Please, 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 please. Junk cubed would be junk times junk times junk. Junk to the 4th would be junk times junk times junk times junk. Junk to the 8th. Junk, 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 junk. How many junks?
Make a rap out of this.
There's always one. This is all written in the book. If you memorize it, yay. If you don't, please remember, junk squared is junk times junk. Junk cubed, there is a pattern to it. I forget the pattern every single time. What could I do if it's junk cubed?
Wait until it times.
Junk times junk times junk.
Okay, so then if it's junk
Times junk.
cubed,
Junk times junk. Junk.
isn't that the same thing as junk squared times junk? Now,
Yeah.
junk squared is an easy one to pattern off of. It's a plus 2, or x plus 2, it's x squared, 4x, and a 4. It's an easy pattern. Then I can distribute it again. I don't have to memorize any of these patterns, guys. Use it for make your life easier. Distributive, you can do these things. Yeah, we can have some homework. It's gonna be what numbers they were.
Scott, what number is your book?
No, I have it written down somewhere. It's right here. It's on page 341, not 347.
41, right?
Nine
Tell me we're gonna turn it.
problems.
Okay.
Wait, what page?
Stop doing this. We better turn it.
I won't be here.
You won't?
Saturday.
Well, it's Saturday.
Mañana es sábado. ¿Dónde está tu mente? No está aquí.
No,
Wait.
Es posible estar en su casa.
Estoy aquí.
You are here?
And
¿Dónde está su mente, though?
Sí.
where is
Your mind.
No sense.
Sí.
Lo siento. ¿Está en la coche?
That explains a lot.
Sí.
Give me a second.
Coche.
Doesn't that mean car?
So I asked him, is it in the car?
Who else just starts like
No.
fluent Spanish?
No.
No, Caro. I don't know.
No tango? I
No
don't have
Tango Caro.
coche.
God bless you.
It's 50 to 56. It's 9 problems, guys. It's adding, subtraction, and multiplying. Yes, there will be division stuff eventually, but not quite yet. But we'll get there.
Mr. Murphy surprised me with a little bit of that Spanish.
Mi español es que bueno.